There has literally never been a more fitting time for me to do this. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Boo Shakalaka Podcast. I'm your host, Tiffany Joan, co-host Pierre.
I like talking to you, Ophelia. But let me remind you that if I had to, I wouldn't have a problem cutting both their throats.
I'm going to say some lady of Caucasian descent.
No! What the Savages. Selma Hayek, but okay.
Ophelia. Because I don't even know what Savages is. Is it a movie about people out in the woods looking for...
It's a drug movie about weed.
Okay, I had the woods part down.
Weed in LA.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about skeletons in Hollywood because welcome to the big show. This is Demon Knight. Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight. The synopsis is, in Demon Knight, a drifter protects a sacred key from a demon trying to unleash hell. Trapped in a boarding house, the residents must fight for survival. Sure, that's literally exactly what happens. We do get a little vignette from our old pal, the Crypt Keeper. Their attempt to... I will say, this really seemed like a very long episode of Tales from the Crypt. Just recently, I've gone back and started watching all of the seasons. Everything is great until season 7 because I don't know what happened. They went across the pond and everybody's name was Whippersnapple Fakutapu in Britain, and it didn't work for me. But I enjoyed this movie. I don't know how you feel about it. Your face is telling me no, but I don't know.
Interesting.
Had you ever seen it?
No, I've never watched any of this. I used to be scared of the Crypt Keeper, so I wasn't watching nothing of the sort. It just always seemed dark, scary, and all kind. No.
We start out with in the desert with Breaker rolling along in his automobile. We
start off with William Sadler. I was so surprised to see so many prominent actors in this movie. I was very surprised.
So that just shows you didn't watch Tales from the Crypt, which was basically not an anthology, but kind of like an anthology TV horror show, like new stories each episode, filled with celebrities. Whoopi Goldberg was on there, Brad Pitt, Brad Dourif, anybody you could think of that was popular in the 90s had a feature on Tales from the Crypt. So that's why they got everybody to come over here. Even William Sadler was in the actual first ever episode of Tales from the Crypt. So I enjoyed seeing him. He was great in this movie. I liked him.
Well, he dusting around. He's being chased by an unknown assailant, and he, I don't know, does a Yui, you know that thing where you speed and you turn, and he grabs a shotgun and he blows that bitch up. He blows that car up. It is on fire.
Dare I say he boom shakalaka'd him?
Damages his car in the process, and he has to run off on foot. He tries to steal another car, but a little boy comes out. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Mind your damn business. I'm peeing." But little boy don't fall for it. He like, I'm just trying to make sure the lock is safe. Boy, sir, get your ass out here, daddy. That's just me, daddy. So they come out. He runs off, and he runs to the boarding house that Tiffany mentioned in the beginning. Now, this boarding house. At first, I thought it was a church. Honestly, it looks like a church. It looks like it was a church, and they just converted it to a boarding house.
Like a church from Sarah Fear 1666. Like, what are we doing? Log cabin status.
You say things like that. So, the boarding house... Look, I'm about to say boarding house director. The owner of the boarding house, Irene, she's in there. I love this actress.
Played by CCH Pounder.
I love her name because it's not Quarter Pounder. She's in there with her crew. We got Geraldine, played by Jada Pickett, fine ass Smith.
No, she at this point she was Jada Pickett. Her name is Geraldine.
What did I say?
Geraldine.
I'm not doing this. I'm from the country. And Cordelia. Is it Cordelia?
Mm-hmm. Cordelia is the prostitute.
Cordelia, the prostitute. And I'm about to call him Toby, but I know his name ain't Toby, but he looks like
Wally,
Toby.
Wally world.
Okay, I knew it was something like just pathetic, because he's like the pathetic guy who's pining over the prostitute, but she don't want to give him the time of day, even though he's a nice guy and he's kind of guy she should be with, but he's kind of gross and he got curly hair. I don't know. He looks like a shaggy dog. And then there's somebody else. Oh, old man, not Joe.
Willie.
God, old man Willie. And he the drunk, but they just have like a, how it is when we all work the same place. It's like a little tight knit family. Only Geraldine, she, I don't know if you want to call her irresponsible or lazy, whatever. But Irene was on her ass.
She is at on a work release from prison.
Yeah.
So she, she don't want to do nothing. And one more person, Roach. Don't forget Roach.
I was gonna forget Roach. Because everybody who saw Easy A, he's the teacher. Because I was like, God, he just has such strong features and a strong voice too. Like he should have played God or something. I don't know. But he's just there to get his nipples squeaked on with some battery acid. But so Breaker rolls over there. He gives them a fake name. He's just like, I need a room. And tells them a lie, whatever. So the police are down there at the exploded car. Here come Billy Zane in a fedora and a long coat.
Trench, if you will.
Now I know Billy Zane is Greek, but I swear I know black men who look like him. I swear I do. Like he'd be throwing me.
Why are we acting like we're not all from Africa? Move on.
Why are we acting like that? Do you want to do a history lesson on why we're acting like that? Or do you
No. What I'm saying is we all come from there. So oftentimes than not, we're going to look like somebody else. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm sure my doppelganger does not live in America. I'm hands down. There's nobody.
Jennifer Williams. Jennifer Williams.
From Basketball Wives?
No. No, Royce, I was gonna even say that. No, God.
Jennifer Williams, who?
The actress who. I'm gonna send you a picture of her. Oh my God, I hate you. No, not that Jennifer Williams. But so yeah, he's telling the cops like this guy stole from me, and of course they get the Now I will say the worst acting was this lady on the intercom, not the intercom, the walkie-talkie. What do police have? Dispatcher. Because she's talking
CB
about
radio.
Talking about they had a break-in over there. Ew. They go over to the diner and they like, this guy tried to come, and so then Irene hits the police up too and is like, hey, yeah, this guy came over here. So that's how they end up at the boarding house. They just they go in a circle, they make their way there. So they go up in there, bam. They find him and they just immediately chain him down. And they're just, it was very odd how they were just listening to everything Billy Zane had to say. I don't even think this.
I think it was part of his powers.
Well, they holding him down.
They literally believe everything he says. He says he stole my car, and they're like, "You're under arrest, pal!" Like real quick.
Yeah, he grabs Gerald. And he like puts a knife to her neck, that hostage situation, but he ain't gonna hurt the girl. And she's a tough girl, so she ain't gonna let him hurt her. They slam him down. Billy Zane is like, hey, he stole something from me. He put something in there.
Let's call him the Collector. The Collector is his name, actually. Not Billy Zane.
His name is actually Billy Zane. And he's like, hey, his
last name is really long, though, actually. I don't know his real last name, but he shortened it for Hollywood because it's like an actual Greek last name.
Good.
Did you know that?
I just know that he freaks me out because I remember seeing him in Titanic, and I remember him being an adult, and in my eyes he was an adult, but he's only 59. So I'm like, well then, I don't. Time is weird, but yeah, it's like, was he 19? And okay, but anywho, so he's like, hey, he has that, but he put something in it, so just pour it out for me. Just pour it out for me. Just pour it out. He tells.
So it's actually it's a key. It's a key. You said he has that. I just wanted to let everybody know it's a key, guys. This movie came out in 1995, so you should.
It's more of a.
Well, then again,
it's more of a bottle.
It's a key with a bottle on the top. It's a bottle key.
A bottle in the shape of a key. He's like, pour that out. And
He put
Willie's
something
about to,
disgusting in it.
yeah, Billy's about to pour it out, and then the cop grabs it, and he's just like, no, 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 no. So then the cops are like, okay, well, we're taking y'all both to jail because the car that you had was actually stolen too. So both of y'all about to go down the station. Y'all about to answer some questions. So hightail your ass on out. The collectors say, you know what? I really don't have time for this. He turned around and punches the deputy straight through the head. The
Enter and
practical
exit
effects
were great
in this movie. I was like, because the fact that he punched him through the head, his fist is through there, he's dead. He pops his head off. Other cop comes, he punches him with the head. Like, it was just like, I was like, oh wow, we're really getting into it in the 90s, aren't we? So and then he just starts going crazy. Like, he starts going insane. I was like, oh wow. So he acted normal for about 20 seconds in this whole movie, but he just
this probably where they got the idea for Scream, for them to just start tweaking once they revealed to be the killer, because this came out before. This came out a year before.
It was but no, it was cool. And he
pops out the window. He kind of leaves because everybody's getting ready to attack him. He tries to leave. He goes outside and he's like,
goes on a rant.
This all could have been perfect, Nicole. Now let me in the fucking house. But he actually
ends fucking cowboys, like, he reads them for filth.
You pulled up, motherfucker. He cuts his hand, and his blood, which is green, hits the ground, and
this was
produces
such poison ivy,
like demonic creatures. So these demons come out, and they're just like, they're doing the Ready Player One, how the fighters are in the games. And then Sonic starts tapping his foot on the ground because you haven't moved him in a minute, because like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's on a time crunch. He's got to go. They come out, and he ends up. So we find that Breaker's like, everybody get out of the way, and we see him use the.
They don't get out of the way. They don't get.
No, they're stupid. They're like, what's going on?
They literally stand in the window.
Why are we? Babe, look, the windows. I don't know.
You just said this. Every time you say something, we discuss it in the next podcast. You just said the windows are an exit too.
It isn't, yes, but it just isn't this movie. I was watching a K-drama earlier today, and the guy was like, oh, I can't get out of here. I mean, it was like a bay window right beside him. What are we doing? You just get that shoulder, right? Get that shoulder. Wow, just bust through there. What do we do? Like, I don't understand why people are scared of windows. Help, please, go out the window. Anyway, so the group, so we see Stryker. He takes his key bottle, and he drips it, pours it out a little bit, and it's blood. We see blood go there, and it creates a shield on the windows. He starts putting it on the doors, and everybody just like, what is that? What is that? I'm like, obviously it's some satanic fucking shit. Y'all need to like chill out. This guy literally punched his whole fist through somebody's face. Why would you want to side with him with anything that he's doing? He cut his hand, and creatures came out.
They're not acting because, like, okay, so they get it because they were looking through the window before he put the blood down. Wally gets attacked, and so Gerald and them go to the back. They're like, go out the back door, and I'm like, well, why would we go outside when we know the demons are outside and we know we're safe here? Because you just saw what happened when he put the blood down, and they start attacking her
into a closed garage where you're getting in a car and then driving the car through the garage. I don't want it, because you still got to get on foot. What are we talking about?
Yeah, it was, but he goes and he saves them yet again. He seals it on up. He tells them that you got to shoot him in the eyes because he has he got the cop's gun, so he's shooting him in the eyes, and like lightning, this green lightning sparks off, and he's like, you got to shoot him in the eyes to kill him. You got to shoot him in the eyes to kill him. Now, I don't even know how we get here, because Cordelia and Wally are at the front, and they going outside, and I'm like, but why?
He uses his psychic powers to basically possess her. He seduces and possesses her, and he strikes it off of their I guess their wants, what they need. And she is a prostitute, so obviously she's treated terribly by the men in her life. Roach abuses her, and she goes outside and we see him saying, basically, you need a man that loves you, girl, in your life. You need this, you need that, you need this, you need that. And then she's fucking possessed. And Wally wants to try to save her because he's Captain Save-A-Ho. And he ends up getting fucked up too. Like,
she turns into this giant succubus monster, and he does a door nail. Now
I think we had a streak, y'all. We had a streak. We did like 5 reviews without him saying it, but it's back, baby.
She killed him fast, killed him good, killed him dead.
Swiftly.
And
I like how quickly, like, I like that they, I mean, I'm gonna come back to this because I had an issue, but they don't give people time to hesitate. It's like, boom, boom, did you dead. Like, I do like that part of some of the movie.
Okay, so
we're gonna get out. I have a rant. I have a fucking rant.
And you will have your rant. Breaker comes in and he tries to help Wally. She pinned him down. She choking him. Irene comes in. She grabs the vial and she tries to throw it on her. Baby, this demon does not play. She grabbed Irene's hand. She said, "You tried to pop. Give me that," like a Barbie doll. Pull her arm off.
It backwards.
I mean, and when I tell you these people were acting, they said, "I don't care what kind of BCD." It's so much different. Like, it's like they were like, "I'm gonna give it my all," and she was giving it her all. Like, I really believe she got her arm ripped off.
I understand what you said. They're prominent actors. I don't know if they were like at the top of the chain back in the 90s. So they still probably had a lot to prove. And they did the damn thing. So I'm definitely with you on that. They were acting their asses off.
Like,
they'd have had some moments where I was like, girl. But, and the little boy, because why is he here? But yes, he's part of my rant, Pat. He's part of my rant.
Yeah. So yeah, her arm's off. They, I forgot even how they saved, because, because she ripped her arm off, that allowed Breaker to get up. The demon has the bottle.
I called him Stryker.
You did, and I was gonna let it slide. You called him Stryker. I was like, is this Mortal Kombat? But then he ends up shooting her in the back of the head. Her eyes come out. And she dies. And then he grabs the bottle because she was about to basically take the bottle outside to the demon. That's the whole thing that he's trying to do. He's trying to use their wants, needs, and desires, like this is Lucifer, to get them to bring him the key. Yeah.
The key is his kryptonite. So but not only that, but like, if he has the key, they can't kill him. But if they have the key, they can kill him. So, it's tug of war. Whoever has the key wins the girl. Whatever.
Now, he sealed off most of the entrances so the demons can't come up. And then he even sealed off like the top of the stairs. So they're like kind of safe on top of the stairs. But they go down it's like they're on top of the stairs, but then they go into the attic. I mean, the basement. And I was like, how did we get here? There's
supposed to be some tunnels. They
there's supposed to be some because this damn cat, I hate cats. And this cat was about to piss me off throughout this entire movie. Like, that darn cat. Like, Gerald running around trying to find this cat. He trying to make sure the cat not possessed. My cat ain't possessed. So they do find the tunnels and they start going in the tunnels because they're trying to escape. Now, who's in the tunnel? Well, Gerald rolls up on Danny. Danny just sitting there in the corner. I don't trust. What did Will Smith say when that little girl was in the dark and he shot her in the head? I'm thinking.
You know what her name was, right?
Is it Cindy? What? Damn it, Susie.
It was Tiffany.
Oh, was it Tiffany? Because I'm thinking 8-year-old white girl, middle of the ghetto, this time of night with some quantum physics books. Absolutely not. Pop.
You about to start some shit.
You pop right to kiss her. Like, I'm not playing. So he just sitting in this cave by himself, allegedly. So she's like, Danny, what you doing here? The minute she find Danny, she find everybody in the diner done became demons. So they got to run and leave out because they going back to where they came from, the entrance of the tunnels. Now, this is where Roach loses me for the rest of the movie, as if he already didn't when he slapped Cordelia, because why are you slapping me? And he takes a shotgun, and mind you, they're behind a barrier. Everyone good has already come in, but because they're behind the barrier, he shoots one of the demons, and then the blast that comes off their eyes breaks the barrier. So now they can come in. And he's like, you broke the barrier, you asshole. And it's like, he just keeps doing arrogant shit for no reason. When you have a person who is literally the expert, why are y'all not listening to him? Everyone else seems to be falling in line but you. And I don't understand this
You want to know the
alpha
answer?
male bullshit that he be
God,
doing.
I was literally about to say
Like,
men.
it's just like, why are we listening to him? Like,
I am the alpha male, so I know what's right. And I'm like, he has the key that has whatever is in it. He doesn't tell him it's blood, but like right after this is when he gets into the explanation of what happened. And I have the breakdown for it, so we're not like jumping over that part. They
go back
demand
to
an
the top of the
explanation.
stairs. So this is where he does it. Yeah.
And they demand the explanation from Breaker, and he tells them the history of the key. So, following the creation of Earth by God, demons use 7 keys to focus the power of the cosmos into their hands. When discovered, God created light, which scattered the demons and the keys across the universe. The artifact that Breaker holds is the last key needed to reclaim power. To protect it, God had a thief fill it with the blood of Jesus Christ. And the guardians of the key are immortal while holding it and have passed it on, refilling it with their own blood when they die. And Breaker got the key while he was a commanding officer in World War I. So Breaker old as shit, but he looked good as hell. He looked like he like 35, you know, but wait, shit. What the hell am I talking about? World War I from 1995. Oh, no, that was still 50 years.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that was still 50 years. So yeah, he would at least have been like 80. Yeah. But he looked like he was like 35. Well, 35, 40. He looked good. But that's the backstory of the key. So everybody's acting like, I don't believe you. Like, well, not everybody. I'm sorry. Roach is acting like I don't believe you. Everybody else is like, okay, what do we need to do? How do we get out of here?
And then Danny go missing. And this be the bullshit I be talking about. Because I'm not doing this.
He went missing for plot purposes because there was no reason for him to leave. I literally wrote that in my notes. Plot purposes.
I was flabbergasted. I was like,
flabbergasted.
How dare you just walk up and leave in the middle of this story?
We just fucking saved you.
So as they go looking for him, Roach is like, oh, I'll stand guard. And he pickpockets him and he takes the key. I don't have anything good to say about this man. I'm literally done.
Oh no, nothing good for Roach. But I mean, he gets what's
plan was stupid. Like this was a dumb plan. Like
you cannot make he literally tries to make a deal with the devil.
Yeah,
literally. Like what? I mean, we know good and bad, good and evil. We know good and evil. Roach don't know it. Roach is for himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very much so. But in the meantime, the collector is throwing these fantasies out. He got Willie over here in a bar full of big titties, drinking shots. He tried with Irene. He was like, I'll give you your arm back. She was like,
he was just flailing it around.
She shook her nub and he was like, is that a yes? She said, no, that was me flipping you off. It don't work on her. He gets Gerald a little bit.
I have a really quick question. Is it flick or flip?
Flip? You flip somebody off.
I have heard a lot of people say flicked you off. That sounds like that should be happening in the bedroom.
Okay. I think that is a term. But it's
flip I've heard,
because you flip the bird up.
You know what? Now I'm thinking, I wonder if it's regional. Like from where we're from the same right. Because we're from the same place, Cold Drink. I'm gonna ask around. I'm gonna ask around because I know people that live on all parts of the states. I'm gonna ask them, and I'm gonna ask my friend in England too. See what he says. He probably
because I don't think they say that. I think they say something completely different.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask.
They don't call it the bird anyway.
Because the bird is the word. But yes, that was pretty funny though. She's walking around with a nub, drinking vodka straight out the bottle for the pain, and she still has the wherewithal to cuss your ass out. Right. I loved it. While they're up there, they find bombs and grenades and all this shit. Wally was planning to attack the post office. Like, Wally, baby, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Who hurt what? Was he that hard up with no puss? Like, he was feeding that hard for Cordelia. He had to do something. He thought she liked a bad boy.
So,
like, all of the men in this movie, except for Breaker, I was about to call him Stryker again, are awful. Awful.
Mm-hmm.
But typical.
Well, Fat Cop isn't too bad.
Oh, fat. Yeah, you're right, fat cop.
That's
But this is
fat,
the
fat.
part where the collector he possesses Willie, sending him to the Copacabana, and like Willie, you know all the stuff that we've gone through. You know it's not real. Even Irene knew like you can't just put my arm back on like that. And Willie's like, you got booze and titties. I'm in booze and boobs. I am in there like swimwear. And then he just really quick turns around and attacks everybody. Yeah. Like he goes ham. And does Breaker kill him?
Well, no, Breaker cuts his head off, but he's still operating his body. And so he's still wop, 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 wop.
He's doing like the Chucky, like kill him all, kill him.
Right. Yes. And so Danny, he's telling Danny the eyes, because Danny just covers his head up. But then he takes his head and he pushes the eyes into these, like, it's a deer head. I think it's just called a deer head. And he pushes the eyes into the little horns, and that kills him.
Beep, beep.
Yeah, because Danny was upstairs reading comic books, by the way. That's where he ran off to.
He was reading horror comics. Like, okay.
He's reading the Tales of the Crypt.
This is a horror movie podcast. We love horror. But if we are in a very scary situation, bitch, you better not be like, let's watch a scary movie. You better kiss my ass. We watching Little Mermaid. The cartoon one. Like, we're not doing this. Like, we're not doing this. Specific. I remember the first time I watched The Exorcist. That's why I said that. When I first watched The Exorcist, my mom told me I was maybe 8 to 10. One of those in that. Let's just say 9 to be safe. They told us not to watch it. It was New Year's Eve. We were at my aunt's house, and there was a baby. It was me, my friends, and then I think we had a babysitter, but she was not much older than we were. We were living on the
She was no more.
No, we were living. No, we were living on the military base, so it was relatively safe. Somebody. I think the kids had to be like 13 to watch you. So she was like, "Oh, let's watch The Exorcist." We were all like, "Yeah, let's do it." The movie went off. When I tell you, I was so scared. I went into the bathroom because I had to pee. I didn't want to go to the bathroom by myself. I went in the bathroom and one of my friends came in and cut the light off in the bathroom while I was peeing. I got up, slipped, hit my head on the tub. I'm glad I didn't die. Did what I had to do, got up out of there, and I was like, yo, put Little Mermaid on right now. I got to get this out of my mind. It lasted for like 6 months. I was scared for like 6 months. So listen to your mama, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like you didn't watch this because it would have had you down for 6 months. But yes, Little Mermaid was very specific because I needed Ariel and Flounder at that time because I was stressed.
Okay, then.
Stressed. But this is the part where Roach is stressed because he deserves it.
Yes. So of course, the collector comes to him. He's like, "Hey, I will give you this key. Just let me get out of here." Like, it was very odd because he doesn't really ask for any like miracle. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't even have to really seduce him. He's just like, "I'll give you this key. Just let me live, and I'll leave, and you can kill the rest." Because
he knew he didn't have to. He knew Roach was easy.
But I'm saying Roach didn't even try to make like a deal. He was just like, "Let me leave." Like, that was it. He didn't say, he didn't say like fucking what's his name? What's that bitch from Leprechaun 2?
I could ask you for $100. $1 million. I could ask you for $1 million. I just want your crummy pot of gold.
I still hate your ass. I still hate your ass. Morty. Yes. You bastard. He didn't even do that. He was just like, "I want to leave." So I thought it was just kind of a raw deal because it's like, that's it. Like, you clearly, I would have just threw it and ran out. So he's like, "All right, go ahead, bye." He gives him the key. He puts it in the suitcase for him. And as he's leaving, he's like, "Oh yeah, Roach, by the way, I lied." And they rip him. They literally, I don't even know how they did this so quickly with the practical effects, but they ripped him to pieces like Mortal Kombat style. So Roach is dead as a door.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Roach is dead as a roast turkey.
Just period. That's a complete sentence. Roach is dead.
Nope, you gotta let it know how dead he is.
Period.
He's dead as a squished beetle.
He's dead as taxidermy.
So the collector make his way. He coming up. He like, "All right, y'all, where y'all at? Cause y'all about to." Boop! oh, I guess not. So Breaker shoot him in the eye with an arrow because I guess it's, I don't know, Adam's family.
I mean, we're trying. We're throwing it and see if it sticks. Let's
and
move.
he falls, you know. Now the demons are coming. They're trying to shoot them. So Irene puts on one of the like shit. It's a bomb vest, and she puts it on. It's with those. I mean, it's with shit bombs. I feel like there's a specific name
Grenades?
for them. Grenades. Thank you. She puts on
Man,
a
you
grenade
hate that
vest.
word. You hate that word. You struggled in Child Play 3
because
as well.
what's the difference between that and a bomb? So she puts on a grenade vest.
I think the
chain,
the proximity of the blast is the difference.
So she puts on a grenade vest. It's really nice, actually. It's kind of like chainmail. And she's like, all right, y'all get up. So Gerald and them, they all go up. They don't even really escape out of the building, y'all. Keep that in mind. They just go up like to the attic. And she gets everybody up, and her and Breaker have this just long stare. And I mean, everybody pretty much knows what that means in movies. Like, I'm about to sacrifice myself. Now, I did think it was odd that Fat Cop stayed with her because why are you staying? I didn't know, like, he wasn't injured. He wasn't.
Maybe he and Irene were sleeping together. We didn't even know their business.
Okay, so we just got to die with our lovers now? This ain't Titanic. Get off the fucking raft.
But they didn't die with their lovers either because she lived.
So
and then she wasted millions of dollars.
That was a very visceral reaction. You have never reacted like that when I've mentioned that movie. Yes, her family could have inherited millions of dollars, but I don't even understand the significance because it's not like it was Jack's. It was your ex-husband your ex-fiance who you didn't like.
Okay, which was Billy Zane. Moving on. Let's go. So they blowed him. Why? Yeah, like you said, why did they do that? Why?
Well, they just because the demons are coming. She said, "Damn it, I forgot the line. I hate when I forget their iconic lines." I think she was like, "Time's up," and she pulls the little the things off, and they blow up, and all the demons are dead. All my friends are dead, and now we're just upstairs in the basement. I mean, the attic. Now, as Danny's reading comics, he gets possessed. And it's literally the Creep Show comic. So he
should have kept his head on a swivel.
So it's only Gerald, Danny, and Breaker. And Breaker goes over to her and he's like, hey, the blood's almost gone, but guess what? You the next one. He tried to seduce you, didn't he? You ain't fall for it, did you? You the next one. She's like, I don't know. I ain't this kind of person. I'm from the wrong side of the tracks. He like, bitch, I'm tired. All right, I'm ready to die. He's like,
I've been alive for 80 years. I'm ready.
Yes. He said, bitch, give me a chicken sandwich. Some waffle fries. Unforgivable. And then Danny,
when you look back, that was not funny. It was not funny. It was not.
His teeth were so bad.
We're just adults now. I think that's all it is. But Danny gets possessed. He turns into, I don't know, big head. Like his head is gargantuan, and his tongue is like the size of a, I don't know.
It's a disgusting tongue, and he got
hippopotamus.
A tail too. He got a tail.
He's disgusting. It's very reptilian-like, and he bites the shit out of Breaker. I was like,
yeah. And then he starts tongue banging his. He starts tongue banging his hole. I was like, what is this?
I hate it. I was so upset. So upset. And this is the part where I'm about to go on my rant.
Go ahead.
Geraldine literally just screams, Danny, no, Danny, no, while he's tongue banging Breaker, killing him. She could have killed Danny. Mm-hmm. She waits, then she kills him. I'm like, come on, what are we doing? I be sitting there counting. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Speaking of Creep Show, even though we weren't, I watched Happy Father's Day earlier. And remember when she was sitting by the grave and she spilled the liquor and the hand came out?
Mm-hmm.
She had 12 seconds to move.
Yeah.
She didn't move.
She's old. She was old.
I have a problem counting things. Like I count stairs when I go up and down them. I don't know. What is this called? What do I have? What? Countophobia? Countophobia.
Chronophobia? I don't know. But so
it's not a phobia. I'm not scared of counting.
How do they kill Danny?
Who cares? He's dead.
I forgot how they kill him. But yeah, he's dead. And then Zane the collector makes his way up into the attic. Breaker's over there on his last leg. He dying and crying. So So when he get there, all of a sudden, Gerald is naked. I mean, not naked, but she got a bra and panties on, and she covered in blood. I'm like, what the hell kind of
Well,
sexual?
right before that, he initiates her as the guardian of the key. Like he puts the key in her hand,
Yeah,
and then
and she has the scars.
she gets all the flashbacks of
Yeah.
everything that happened. Everybody that owned the key, Jesus Christ, God, everything. She sees all of that stuff, and then yes, Breaker succumbs to his injuries. We were so sad to see him go. Love you, William Sadler. And yes, then Geraldine has tank top and panties on at this point because he's seducing her. He's seduced. I think it's like supposed to be in her imagination, but it really is what she's wearing. I don't know. He offers her a place at his side because who wouldn't want a 1995 Jada Pinkett? Nobody would have said
yes.
no.
I mean, yes,
she
fine as hell.
Very gorgeous.
She had a short haircut and was rocking it. But then he attacks her. He because she tries to throw the blood on him, and it does hurt him. But then he like wraps her in a shower curtain, throws her in the tub.
No. She pours all the blood on herself. And then when she touches him, it sizzles. That's when he wraps her up in the shower curtain and starts rinsing her all off.
Well, she still had some in the bottle because he made her pour it out in the tub. And then she stabs him in the eye with the key. She stabs him in the eye with the key. Then she gets away, and then she puts the rest, whatever was left in there, in her mouth. Now, baby, it's Beauty and the Beast. He started dancing with her. It was so funny when he was pulling her down them damn stairs, and you could tell it was a doll, and he was just bop, 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 bop.
Yes, that was good.
So
tale as old as time.
He dancing with her, doing the two-step, walk it out, all kinds of stuff on the dance floor. Like, I'm like, come on now.
He was spinning the fuck out of her because I would have swallowed that blood by accident. Because I'm like, what you mean keeping it my...
So after he's done seducing her and he's waiting for her answer, she's like, she spits it on him. And he starts succumbing to the spit of Christ. And like, he turns into his demon form. He starts becoming all kinds of boils and goyles and ghouls. Gashly, Tarly, how all the Disney villains died, damn it. I don't know. The Wicked Witch of the West.
Leprechaun.
Look what you've done. I'm melting. Like, he explode. When I tell you this explosion was so much better than Leprechaun 4, like, it explodes and like the whole damn building shakes. It goes boom. And then she's left alone. She's left alone. She goes back to Breaker's body, and she's like, "You got a little bit more blood in there," and she fills it up with his blood.
I would have gotten every ounce of blood Breaker had. I am so sorry. I would have had to go down to the coroner's office, stick that fucking tube in him. Let's work. Because honestly, he should have been like you can donate blood up to 6 times a year. Breaker should have had a stash.
Yes.
We supposed to use this whole key in my life. Like, I want to stay alive.
Not even his whole life. Remember, like, extended life. So years before you're supposed to die. Like,
so it's the next morning. Geraldine, she, like you said, she gets the blood and she starts hit the road, Jack. And she ends up at a bus stop. Before she gets on the bus, she taps a little bit of blood on the door, but there's 89 windows on a bus. And the bus drives off. We see her looking cute. And then they pull up to another stop, which is crazy because this was just blowing my mind. It was just like random ass bus stops in the middle of the desert. Like, we ain't got no awning. We got nothing. It's hot, baby. But we see a guy dressed in all black like the Omen try to get on the bus, and he takes a little step forward and he says, "I'll get the next one." And then the bus drives off and he starts whistling the Tales from the Crypt song. My whistling is terrible.
Daryl Hannah, you are not.
Is she a good whistler?
Kill Bill, baby.
Bitch, that wasn't her whistling for real.
No, it really was. She practiced it.
What the hell? I think I lost.
Embarrassing.
I've lost my as embarrassing as you saying dead as a doornail 100 times. You're right. But anyway, but yes, I needed him to store his blood, but that's pretty much the end of the movie. Geraldine's the only survivor, and now she is the keeper of the key. And obviously there are ghouls, boys and ghouls trying to get to her, and the movie ends. We see the Crypt Keeper. We'll finish this part. The Crypt Keeper comes out of his limo, and he's like, hey everybody, welcome to the premiere of Demon Knight, and then they end up cutting his head off because he said, I asked for final cut.
And they gave me one.
Chop suey.
Hate him.
I love the Crypt Keeper.
I hate him because I just am now realizing, because I haven't watched it, but the puns that he makes are always like he always makes a pun, and I'm be like, how did you come up with all this shit? Like,
there's a pun like every sentence. It's a little pun centric. I love the Crypt Keeper. But yeah, that's it for Tales from Crypt Demon Knight. I like this movie. I can watch this movie. I actually watched it before I rewatched it here maybe a couple weeks ago. I like this movie. So I'm going to give Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight a 4. Gets a 4 from me. I enjoyed it. I like the acting. The special effects were amazing. Billy Zane as the collector was the best part of the movie because he was like ad-libbing. He was making this shit up as it went, and he's such a good actor. Like I want nothing but the best from him. I wish we could see him in more things, but I don't know. Maybe he's just chilling. I'm not sure.
Like 1,000 movies, girl.
I'm just saying recently. Sometimes I don't watch TV.
Chill. Sometimes you gotta chill. But
I mean, them residual checks is coming in. He's probably like, I'm good, baby. I ain't mad at it. What about you? You're gonna give it a 3.
I was gonna give it a 3, but I don't think I would want to scroll. Like, it's not like a scroll that, like, things keep happening. There's a lot of action. So I don't think you would scroll through it. So I think I have to give it a 4. It's like a tight 90
minutes too. Tight 95.
I think I have to give it a 4. It was good. It was good. The practical effects are really, like, it's one of those movies that makes you angry because it's like, but y'all couldn't have had a bigger budget than some of these other movies, and the shit looked terrible. So it's like Leprechaun 4. What were you doing? What were you thinking? What was your, prerogative? I have questions.
I could do what I want to do.
So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4. It really was a good movie. They were really acting. They were really trying. Like, they really cared.
Down.
Like, it was pretty good. I didn't realize that they had full-length Tales of the Crypt movies. I thought it was just episodes. So that's why this is all new to me.
They only had like 2, so there's only the next one is Bordello Blood, which is a vampire one. It's not as good as this, but I still enjoyed it. Yeah. But okay, so that'll do it for Demon Knight. Come back next time. We're gonna be doing The People Under the Stairs. Have you seen that?
No, that sounds scary.
So it's not. It's not.
Oh, okay.
It's not scary, but you are going to have a lot to say. It's a black movie. So Ving Rhames is in it. I'm not gonna spill anything. It's exciting. Come back for it. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Where did you hide it, Dan? Please be sure to send us your requests at booshakalakapodcast@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter X, booshakalakapod. You can also find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Instagram at booshakalakapodcast.